everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's look is all about the Cara Delevingne look. This was actually tweeted to me by India Jones 2706. She tweeted me the picture and requested that I do this look, and I was just like, holy crap, that is the hottest makeup look I've seen all week. So I decided to attempt to recreate it, and this is my version of it. So hopefully I got it pretty close for you guys. If you'd like to learn how to get this look and see the products that I use to get this look, then continue watching. So as you can see, I have my foundation on already, and if you'd like to see what I used for that, it is the same as always, and it is linked in the description box below. So for brows, I'm gonna go in and kind of make mine a little thicker and a little darker to kind of match Cara's eyebrows in this photo. They are a bit darker than mine are, so I'm gonna go in and darken these up. And to do that, I'm going to be using Crispy Brows in dark brown, as well as Urban Decay's Brow Beater in neutral brown. This one's a little bit darker. Cara has these little things in the front, hairs, which I don't have, so I'm gonna kind of draw these on here to give the illusion of some fullness in the front. Next, I'm going in with NYX's Full Coverage Concealer in Porcelain, and I'm gonna cover my entire eyelid. I'm not gonna put concealer underneath my eye yet because this is kind of a messy eyeshadow look, and I wanna avoid any fallout on my foundation, so I'm gonna leave that blank so I can wipe it off at the end. Following the concealer, I'm going to be adding a little bit of PLUR primer over top of that. Using Gravitron right here from Kat Von D's Interstellar palette, I'm going to use this to set my entire eyelid area. Next, we're gonna go ahead and start creating this first greenish turquoise area up here. And for that, I'm gonna use a brand that I've actually never used before. This is, let's see, what is this? This is called Jet Set by Sleek. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like a turquoisey pigment, and there is a lot in this thing. All right, so this color is actually really pretty, but it's super metallic-y, and that's really not what I wanted for this look. So I'm gonna go scour and rummage through my makeup drawer and see if I can find something somewhat similar to this. I don't think I have anything though. Let's see. So this isn't really quite the right color, but this is all that I can find that is even close to it. This is this greenish one, and this is from the NYX Go To Palette. And I'm just using a C411 Pointed blender brush for this. Just going to start off in the crease and apply this all the way towards the inner corner. Then I'm gonna fill this in a little better. This green portion is definitely thicker out here than it is in here, so I'm just going to keep adding to this on the outside edge until it's as thick as I'd like it. And moving to an even smaller brush, I'm gonna use this to get the edge perfect, and this is actually the brush that came in the Urban Decay Electric palette. After getting these pretty symmetrical, I'm gonna go in with this tiny brush. This is a B7 small pointed contour brush. I don't know how this would ever be used for contouring, but I'm gonna use this to lightly blend out this line, as in this photo, this line is still pretty harsh, but it is a tiny bit blended out. For eyelids, I'm gonna be going in with Urban Decay's Evidence, and I'm gonna be applying this all over my entire eyelid. I'm just using the other side of the Urban Decay Electric Palette brush. You're gonna pull this all the way into the inner corner and pretty much cover your entire eyelid with this and meet it up with the green. To make the blue here a tiny bit icier, because I didn't have the right shade for this, I'm going to use this color right here, and this is the green that we were using, so this is from the same palette. And excuse my really disgusting nail. So if you have the right shade for this, then you won't have to do two steps here, but I'm just gonna lay this over top of it. After all of that, you're going to wipe away any of the color that has fallen down here. Now I'm gonna take my concealer and add this all on the bottom. Then using my Silky Cotton Loose Powder by Mustaev, I think is how you say this, I'm going to set my under eye area, and I'm using my Soft Blend Concealer Brush by Sigma. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and line my inner rim here with NYX's Jet Black Slide On Glide On Liner, and just darken things up a bit. I'm gonna line all the way from the inner corner here, all the way to the outer edge. Going back to Evidence by Urban Decay, I am going to put this on my lower lash line. Taking my Pro 1L brush by Furless and going back in with more Evidence, I'm going to take that and extend this outward as if this top winged liner were also here, and outline my shape. Now with my black eyeliner, I'm going to create my liner on my upper lid here. I'm not gonna be using liquid for this because I would like to cover this with black eyeshadow once I'm finished. With Urban Decay's Blackout, I'm going to go over that line that I just did on my lid, and then I'm also going to extend it outwards and also fill in my lower lash line. Taking Dios from the Kat Von D Interstellar palette, I'm gonna use this on my inner corner, but if any silver that you have will do just fine. So, if you look really freaking close on this picture, she's actually wearing lashes on her lower lash line, and I have never worn lashes on my lower lash line, so let's give this a shot, shall we? These are the lashes that I'm using. One's missing because it's in my hand. Last time I tried to put lower lashes on, it really didn't go so well. They were like facing straight downwards, and I should probably have YouTubed this before I started filming this, to be honest. One down, one to go. Okay, I do not recommend wearing lower lashes ever. Ever, 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 ever. I'm pretty sure all of them in that drawer I'm gonna throw away or use them on Ryan. Now that the eyes are finished, I'm almost completely finished here. In this photo, she's really not wearing too much in the way of contouring or anything. I am almost positive that she was wearing a light pink blush here, and I'm pretty sure the flash just blew it out a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that and some lips, and we are done. So for cheeks, I'm gonna use this really nice pinky color by NYX called Hamptons. And you're gonna build this up, but just start with a little bit because there's really not a whole lot of blush showing in the photo. Now moving on to lipstick, I'm gonna put what's left over on my beauty blender as far as foundation goes over my lips. And I'm going to line my lips with Nude Pink by NYX. To fill my lips in, I'm using NYX's Whipped, and this is in Plush. Here's the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recreation of Cara Delevingne's look. And hopefully I look good enough to be friends with Taylor Swift and the Kardashians now too. Thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun recreating this look too. So if you have any other ideas or requests, please let me know in the comments below, and also tweet it to me at Twitter, since you can put pictures on there, which is quite handy when trying to recreate a look. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all my other amazing videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.